All right, guys, we are back to real time. No recorded videos anymore. Coleman is here. I recorded those videos so that I could have a week to get my bearings together before having to dive back in with a newborn and a 2-year-old. So Hayes is outside with his dad. Coleman is going to stay right here because he'll stay asleep this way. So all these videos are going to be real time now. I'm excited to be back with you guys. So it is Monday. I'm recording this video for Wednesday. I will say we will schedule a Zoom call for this week. So it'll be for sometime this weekend probably. I'm going to ask y'all's opinion on that. And then one thing I want to cover before we go into module 2 is if you need one-on-one help, please contact me. I have somebody coming to my house on Wednesday to work on her plan for her and her fiance, get it all balanced out just for her, because it is overwhelming and there is a lot of options. So if you're somebody that sees it all and it stresses you out and you can't figure it out and pinpoint exactly what you need to do, please contact me. Or if you've been trying and it hasn't been working, we'll sit down probably at my house because I have a newborn and I'm not taking him anywhere in flu season. But you can come over and we can figure it out and sit down, or we can even do it like on FaceTime or Zoom. But do not be lost and confused, and let me help you. So that is the beauty of this. And yes, I have a light bulb out. My son would argue about that, but we're about to get a new fixture, so I apologize. Okay, so module 2 is all about picking your path. So figuring out what works for you, what works for your family. So I've had people, and actually right now Clint and I do 2 totally different meal plans, which is interesting, especially since we have people bringing us food. So we're kind of on the pause right now because people are bringing us free food and we're just going to eat it. We don't care because we have 2 kids. But when for breakfast and lunch, we're on 2 different plans. And so it gets interesting, but it's what works for our bodies individually. So, and it has taken time. I've been doing this for months and months and months. And so it's taken time to figure out what works for me versus what works for him. He is allergic to fruits and fresh vegetables, but he works swing shifts, so he does intermittent fasting. I cannot do that, especially with breastfeeding or being pregnant, and I don't like it. So there's a plan that works for you. So that's why I'm telling you that is what works for you may not work for your husband or your boyfriend or your fiance or your best friend or your mom or your dad. Figure out what works for you and roll with it. And as far as kids go, let them eat as much as they want of the healthy food. They will not overeat. Just make healthy snacks an option. Don't worry about putting them on an actual plan. For me and Clint, we're both eating different things. If Hayes wants either one of them, he can have them. So just make healthy food an option. Okay, so the first one is the foundational fix. This is what I do. This is what I've always done. So this is what I'm a pro at. If you pick the foundational fix and you have questions, I will know the answers. I promise. Foundational fix is those containers that you've seen. I did not grab mine, but what it's going to be is based on your weight, based on your exercise and your desires. Are you wanting to maintain weight? Are you wanting to gain weight? Are you wanting to lose weight? What are you wanting to do? Do you moderately exercise? Do you exercise like a maniac? Do you not exercise at all? Based on all of those things, that is what your foundational fix will be based on. So instead of like counting calories, I know when I was in high school, I had that little calorie counter app and it was annoying. I would eat something and have to log it, but I was still eating the junk. I was just logging it and eating less of the good stuff because I was filling up on the junk. So what this does is it's going to take the containers and you're going to use a certain amount each day. So for me right now, I'm breastfeeding, so I need a little bit more. I need, it says 7 green containers, but it's not going to happen. So I normally stick to 4 green containers, 3 purple, 4 red. So that means I need 4 cups of veggies a day. Now, however I want to get those. If I want to do the super greens, if I want them in my shake, if I just want to eat some broccoli, whatever I want, I need 4 green containers throughout the day. And then it gives me a number for each container. Now, I think it is so easy to use this logbook and track those. Some people like the app. I personally do not. I don't know why. I think I just do enough on my phone. It distracts me. So I just leave this out on my counter. And I actually just do like one day at a time. Because if you don't plan it out, the only bad thing about not like having a plan as far as what your supper is going to be is sometimes you can be left with like a fruit and a carb. And that's it for supper. Like you've already eaten everything else. But I never have that problem. My problem is I'm left with too much. And so I will go ahead and write it out. Clint and I normally plan our dinners like the week in advance. And then, so I'll have the dinner done, and then I'll kind of just fill in the gaps as I go. So for example, for breakfast for me this morning, I had 2 over easy eggs. I had 2 slices of turkey bacon and some toast and jelly. So I had a carb there, I had some protein there, I drank water, and then I had my shake afterwards. So I will track all of that, and it actually gives you, you can mark, hope y'all can see this. You can check which boxes you had, how many you have left, did you drink your shake. It even has you track your sleep, your mood, your energy. So this book is $19 if you want it. Let me know and I can order it for you. Foundational Fix, that is what it's based on. It's based on those portions and those containers. If you have those and you have yet to use them because you're struggling, please, please, please let me know. If that is the path you pick, in the next module, you actually pick, well, maybe this one. We'll see. You'll actually pick which, she's broken into A, B, C, D, E. You'll pick which one you're in and then how many containers you need each day. Now, don't try to start those today. Wait a little bit. She will actually tell you when to implement that. I think we will do it in week 4, maybe. But don't stress yourself out and try to do those today because it will overwhelm you. So the next option for a path is Time Nutrition. And this is going to be, she uses the example that you fuel your body like an athlete. So she's going to tell you when to eat, how often to eat. So for me, I just eat when it's convenient and when I'm hungry. And I know that I'm going to have a snack in between breakfast and lunch, a snack in between lunch and dinner, and then a snack after dinner. Time Nutrition is much more strict. Some people like that kind of schedule and it works well for them. So if that is you and you need that, by all means, go the Time Nutrition. You can use it for life. Both the Portion Fix or the, I'm going to apologize ahead of time because we're all tired here. Both the Foundational Fix and the Time Nutrition are a lifestyle. You can do them from now till you die. So that is that. And she actually gives examples on page 26 and 27 of when you're not working out versus when you're working out on the next pages. And then the third option is carb cycling. Now with this, it does not need to be a long-term thing. This needs to be like if you have a wedding coming up, if you're going to the beach, if you've got something coming up that you really want to just look amazing and feel amazing for, this is when you can use this. I think she recommends not doing it any more than 3 weeks, and then not doing it for 3 more months after that. So carb cycling is going to be where you can shed some weight really quick, but you're not going to have any carbs. And on her food lists, if you look through your book, she will actually tell you she kind of lays low off dairy as well when she does carb cycling. She used to do like that bodybuilder stuff, and she would not do dairy or carbs when she did carb cycling. So she gives examples on page 34 of that, and she actually has a carb depletion calendar for you. So where you'll do 2 days of carb cycling and then 1 day of Ultimate Portion Fix, and then alternate those to keep your body kind of in check so you don't overwhelm it, because you do need carbs. That's why this isn't a sustainable thing. So she gives an example of her actual what she eats and stuff like that. Stuff like oatmeal and egg whites and chicken and yams. And not for me. I've not tried carb cycling and I don't plan on it because I love carbs. But if that's for you, let me know and I will help you. So, okay, we are going to do this in this one. And then the next thing you're going to do is find your calorie bracket. So this is where I said if you're wanting to maintain weight, if you're wanting to lose weight, if you're wanting to gain weight, wherever, she is going to help you figure that out. So you're actually going to take your weight and then multiply it by 11 if you're not working out. So I know we have several that are not exercising. They're just doing this for the nutrition portion of it. That is where you're going to do on page 41. That is for you. If you are working out, you're going to find it on page 42 and 43, depending on how often you're working out. For those that are doing more of an intense fitness program, you're going to be the extremely challenging working out. And for those that are just probably walking or doing more of like yoga and stuff like that, you're going to moderately challenging working out. I would classify bar as extremely challenging, especially for those of you that are incorporating other things on the off days as well. So then she is going to give you your plan. So this is where you're actually going to pick your plan and figure out how many containers you need per day. So once you do that, she's going to have you write that down, pick your plan, and like I said, do not try to start using those today. You can kind of dip your toes in the water, but don't overwhelm yourself or stress yourself out, because she's going to help us implement it. We will do that next week or the next week, I'm not really sure. And then next week we will talk more about other options. As far as I know, we have some people that are vegan or vegetarians. What I was telling about Clint doing, he's doing the carnivore diet right now. Another thing that is not sustainable, but he's going to do it for just a month. And that is not something I'm interested in. So it doesn't have to fit for everybody in your household. I promise we can make it work for you. So with that being said, week 1, module 1 and 2, you should have done your why, made some goals, found your calorie bracket. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you want to order anything, please let me know. And if you need one-on-one help, please come see me, and we will sit down and come up with a plan just for you, because it is important, and it is confusing at first. But once you get it, guys, I kid you not, I don't even have to have my containers out anymore. I can figure it out. And it isn't super strict. We've got people bringing us brownies, and somebody brought me dumplings today for lunch. Eat it. Enjoy it. This is a lifestyle. It is not a diet. It's not a quick fix. Don't expect to lose 30 pounds in 2 days. This is a way to incorporate living your life with healthy eating. So if you want to go to a baseball game and have a drink and eat some pretzels and popcorn, by all means do it. Live your life. But that's why we eat healthy 99% of the other times, so we can enjoy those times without feeling guilty. So if you have any questions, let me know. I know that was quick and we had a little visitor, but I'm so excited for the next few weeks of diving into all things nutrition.